I'm Julia, and I'll be giving you a quick tour of Siit. So Siit is a modern service desk for IT and internal operations that unifies internal data to streamline processes and turn efficiency into growth. Let's start by our data model. So with Siit, you'll be able to integrate with all your internal tools to make sure you have access to everything you need to resolve your internal requests and such. And you'll actually be able to choose how each data point is going to be populated based on whatever you want the source of truth to be. Once that's all set up, how are people actually going to be submitting tickets? Well, Sid is going to adapt to however you guys like to work. Personally, I like submitting tickets via Slack, so I can just go ahead and ask my questions directly in Slack. As you can see from the emoji, that's our AI that's analyzing the request and that's taking a look at, is there any way I can provide an answer without having to create a ticket? Let's take a look. I have my non-Gervais answer, but I want more. I can just click on get more help right here, and I'll actually be able to create my ticket right here. I don't even have to fill anything in, or AI does it for you. My ticket is submitted. But on an admin point of view, what does that look like? As an admin, there's a couple different ways that we're going to go about resolving tickets. First of all, is going to be with our AI IT agent. We're going to be able to set up playbooks that are basically going to be scripts to follow for certain types of tickets that are reoccurring. Let's take app provisioning. I'll be able to write down a script that will leverage external applications to make sure I can automate this process that would be otherwise very redundant. For the cases that are a little bit more granular and that require a little bit more configuration, I'll also be able to set up workflows. These workflows are going to allow me to follow certain processes. So let's take, for example, an onboarding. From the day an employee starts to 90 days before and 90 days after, I'll be able to follow the different tasks they're going to have to complete, from completing their payroll to HR setting up their account to IT getting their hardware. This ensures that I'm going to have smooth business processes and cross-department collaboration all in one place. Lastly, of course, we can't forget that some tickets are manual. Well, no problem. I'll have my view of all my tickets. I can go ahead and access any ticket I want directly from my dashboard. I can respond very easily. I can also go ahead and send an approval if that's necessary. And I'll be able to even modify, for example, the assignee directly from the ticket. Once I have all my business processes that are set up and that everything is super fluid, I actually want to understand a little bit more about what's going on. So with all of this, I'm going to be able to pull some data to understand the overall health of my service desk. This is not a black box. I can actually go into specific modules like my AI agent. I can see logs. I can see detailed information. And this is just going to help me gain visibility into trends, into satisfaction level, and once again, into the overall service desk health. Now, this all looks nice, but how is this actually going to allow me to have cross-department collaboration? How am I going to be able to set up the orchestration and the governance for my service desk? Well, once again, we're going to make it very easy for you by giving you access to very complete roles and permissions, allowing you to decide how everything works to make sure that you can have collaboration and confidentiality all within your service desk. Thank you guys. Let me know if you have any questions.